We are making chicken enchiladas. Today I need some dinner and I want something really good. It is Friday and I don't feel like going out to eat because we have to drive so far to go out to eat and I don't want to spend the money. I'm telling you, I'm trying to cut down on expenses because seems like the grocery bill gets bigger and bigger. So I have 3 pounds of chicken breast that I had froze and it is unthawed now. And I'm going to make sure I didn't have any skin or anything. I don't normally when I clean my chicken, it's very clean. I don't have skin, but sometimes little pieces can get in there if I'm tired. But I'm just going to make sure it's in bite-sized pieces. I don't want no great big chunks, but I don't want it shredded either. Okay. There's a little bit of fat on it. I'll get that right there. Okay. I can remember the first time I ever made chicken enchiladas. I had a huge party at my house, and this is what I made. Chicken enchiladas. Made it just like this. I was so excited, and I lived in Colorado at the time, so there was these weren't Southern people. These were normal, everyday. Well, I think Southern people are normal, but Southern people are different about their food. I'm just saying, Colorado is a totally different world. Very health conscious. You just don't use cream of mushroom soup. I'm just saying it's just don't. And we're not using that today either. But it's just a different world. But I did make it, and it was a success. I actually asked my husband what he wanted for dinner, and he always wants Mexican food. It's his favorite, I believe. And so here we are. I knew he would say that. And I had all the ingredients. I asked him if he wanted barbecue chicken sliders because I had that chicken out. I said, do you want sliders or do you want enchiladas? Oh yeah, enchiladas. So I knew that's what he would eat. And we're just going to dice this up. We don't want great big chunks. I really wanted a home-cooked meal. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put our onions right in our bowl. And we're going to add in our bowl is a tablespoon of garlic. And we need a tablespoon of, I have canola oil here. We are going to put in 1 can of green chili enchilada sauce right in our bowl. 9-ounce can of tomato sauce. Gosh, it smells so good. I have not made this in so long. And you can use black beans or pinto beans. I love pinto beans so much, and I love black beans so much. So it's your choice, whatever you want to make. What am I going to make? I'm going to do pinto beans. I'm going to drain them also. And I'm just going to start mashing them. And they'll mash pretty easy. I don't want them all mashed up, but I do like I like them mashed a little bit, kind of soft. You don't have to do all of them, but we're going to do some of them that way. Probably about 1/4 of a cup like that. or you could do all of them, however you want it. I'm just doing a rough mix. And I do that with my black beans sometimes also. Sometimes I don't, but I always do with my pinto beans. Because I just love beans. I can just eat bean and cheese enchiladas. They're so good to me. They're kind of mashed up. Just going to put them right in our bowl. I'm going to put in 1 can of Southwestern corn. It's got poblano and red peppers in it. I love that. And I did drain it because I don't want that liquid. And this is non-GMO and no preservatives and non-BPA. So I know a lot of you like that. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and we're just going to start stirring around. And we're making this so fast. You can cook this on the stove if you want. And most of the time I do, but tonight I'm kind of in a hurry. So we're going to heat this up in the microwave for about 4 minutes on high. And we will not put our chicken in yet. Because we don't want our chicken hard and tough. That will be fine in the microwave for 4 minutes. Ooh, that's hot. Oh yeah, perfect. I love that smell. Oh, it smells so good. All right, I've got me a 9 by 13 casserole dish. So good. Now we're going to put in our chicken, and this is going to make a lot. And we're going to leave just a little bit of chicken for the top of our enchiladas. That's the way I like to do it. Okay. Just mix it right in. And it will not be rubbery because it did not go in the microwave. Please don't put your chicken in the microwave. And I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. That looks so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, now got our casserole dish sprayed. And I love these tortillas. The Chi-Chi's brand. I can remember eating at Chi-Chi's when I was young in the Air Force. All my friends threw me a 21st birthday party at Chi-Chi's. And I'm going to put just a little bit of mixture on the bottom, just so to give it a little bit of, something to sauce it up a little bit on the bottom. I just do that. You got any big chunks of chicken, just take that out. And it's going to look just like that. Okay. All right, now, so I fill my burritos very full. Just put them in there. I'll go ahead and put the cheese on first. Just like that. Doesn't matter. Okay. Make sure you get chicken in each bite. You can do this with beef also. Does make 8, but I made mine really big. So I could have made 8 if I wanted to. So I'm making 7. I take some of this chicken and I'm just going to kind of shred it up over it just a little bit. Just kind of shred it up. I need to get kind of crispy and crunchy. We're going to add another can of the green chili enchilada sauce. We're just going to pour it right on top. And if it hits that chicken, all the better. Okay, now I have a little bit of black olive. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of take some. I drained the can, but I'm not going to put the whole can. I'll use them for something else. But we're just going to kind of put them over it. Oh, this just brings back so much memories. First time I ever made it. I think it's beautiful. Now we're going to add just a little bit of our cheese blend. We don't want a lot. We've got cheese inside of it. And we just want to make sure we coat it good. Look at that. That's a gorgeous casserole. Okay, we're going to pop it, and it's heavy too. We're going to pop it in 350 degrees. That's dinner. This is our chicken enchilada casserole. I'm going to slice up some tomatoes for this enchiladas. Okay, I just washed my lettuce. I'm just going to shred some of it, some little iceberg. Make my husband a beautiful plate. Friday night dinner. Okay, we're going to get him out an enchilada. And a few little tomatoes. Okay, I'm going to slice up a little bit of avocado. Some slices right there. And I'm going to get a little bit of sour cream. This is my enchilada casserole, and I served a little bit of sour cream, avocado, lettuce, and tomato. In my fiesta dishes that I bought probably 25 years ago at Sam's. 25 years ago. Beautiful, beautiful dish. This is mine. Don't that look great? Oh my goodness. Great Friday night dinner. I'm going to taste a little bit of it. A little bit of sour cream. A little bit of tomato. That is so good. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely delicious. This is a recipe I've been making for years. They put corn, and a lot of people like corn, but I prefer flour to the corn tortillas because I just like the softness of the tortilla. But I think my husband likes the corn the best, but I didn't have any corn tortillas, So I made them with flour. So you can make it with flour or corn, but this recipe is delicious either way. I just want to say thank you guys. I just think you are the best audience on YouTube, have no doubt. The kindest, lovingest, sweetest people on YouTube. You guys go have a wonderful, wonderful day.